Hello, you're welcome once again to our great page and channel. You can watch this on YouTube too on my channel Nana Kwesi Apia. You can follow the YouTube channel and also like it Nana Kwesi Apia. As you are also watching it here on Grace Power Network on Facebook, please kindly also like, comment, and share to others. It's a quick one as we do every day. Grace Power Network is there to help all of us to unravel sort of secrets and teach us some of the things we are doing it wrong so that we can do it well to also have benefit from that. Good. We are going to talk about this particular thing. We are going to talk about a particular topic. I've entitled it The Analog Clock and Illusion. The Analog Clock and Illusion. When you say the analog clock, um, we are using the analog clock to represent this, but what we are going to talk about, our main intention or motive is about the double time that shows a day. The double time that shows a day. We usually see it in the analog clocks. The analog clocks has been made that we see one twice a day, 1 a.m., 1 p.m. We see 6 a.m., 6 p.m. That is the analog clock structure, and it's an illusion. First of all, why illusion? First of all, I hope everybody believes that one day is 24 hours. So 24 hours makes a day. If 24 hours makes a day, and you are counting from 12 o'clock, 1, 2, 3, why do you read 12 and start 1? So where will you get a 24? At the end of the day, you should be able to count to 24, number 24. So you see, in your digital clocks, you see we have the 24-hour session, and they will tell you set the 12-hour session. Most of us are setting the 12-hour session because that is what is shown to us. They have made the analog clock theory so available that it has printed in our subconscious that we are familiar with that time structure than the natural time structure nature instituted. The 24 hours a day never came by guessing. It was seen by how the moon spin on the earth. I've already told you before that our spirit, our soul is connected to the moon. So the turns of the moon calculates the turns or the time of man. That is why we say that 1 month and the tree will say bosome bako. So the turns of the moon works on the clock. So the 24 hours a day was chosen because it takes 60 seconds, 60 clock seconds to see a spin of the moon. And the moon is spin in phases. So by the close of the day, where the sun was set, there is a phase which is completed. And when you calculate it in the span of seconds, that is why it becomes to 24 hours. We will make time to explain that one further. But this is just an introduction for you to know that the 24 hours never came by guessing. It is a cosmic language. It is a divine language, the cosmic language, that is natural language. So the planets and the moon all also function according to the happenings of the world. So the moon was made to 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 function on our soul. So the clock, the watch or clock system was introduced because of the spinning of the moon. Sorry. On this earth. That is why it takes 24 hours to complete what we call a day. But for them, for those fathers, so those writers who got hold of the secret and wanted to hide it and deceive us, rather confused us with AM and PM, 1 a.m., 2 p.m. When it is 12 o'clock in the afternoon, they say it is noon, 12 noon. That one too, we come and explain it. And they begin to start 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. just to confuse you to count the numbers to 24. Someone will ask, so why do I need the 24 for? After all, it is time is time. So why should I count the number 24 for? In the study of numerology, that is the study of numbers to explain the happenings of the world, numbers are critical. If I tell you there are only 9 natural numbers, it's 1 to 9. All the numbers are just the repetition of 1 to 9. So number 10 doesn't naturally exist. In the natural language, we don't have something we call 10. It is 1 and 0. 12 is 1 and 2. 21 is 1 and 2. And it represents something. So the spinning of the moon that was used to make the clock also has very important role to play in man's life. But the wise man wanted to hide it from you. That's why he says that there's AM and PM. And you see, because we accepted the idea of AM and PM, you see, we have been able to create some songs just to console ourselves that they are AM and PM. So we term that there's always 2 chances in a day. 6 in the morning. If you feel your 6 in the morning, your 6 in the evening will come. Please, it's an illusion. Once 6 is gone, for the day, 6 is gone. The evening thing you think you call it 6 is 18 hours, which is number 1 and number 8 in numerology. When joined together is number 9. So the Bible, the ancient scripture, uses the 13th, the 3rd hour, the 9th hour. When you say the 9th hour, you may think it is 9 o'clock a.m. He's using the hour time. That is 6 p.m. 18, 1 and 8 to be numerology 9. So if you don't understand this concept of numbers, you confuse yourself and you deceive yourself that nonsia bom perenu deko. Ebi die bo anopa, ebi die bo awimre. Na wo die maya, wo die beba. I am telling you with authority today that nonsia ebo baako deko. So even in our news, they have been making this thing. You see, advertisement. The lies are put out for you to listen. So that even in our news, all that we know is no nsia bo enwumere enkase bo edebere money. Ni aka no nsia bo anopa. That is not time. That is the analog structure. You see, most of the wall clocks. You see why they make most of the wall clocks analog. It is so big. It hangs in your room. that is so closer to you. Anytime you turn, you see it. They are printing the illusions in your brain. So surrounding us are all analog clocks. So you have 1 to 12 and you come back to count another 1 to 12. It's an illusion. Let me show you one thing for you to see why it's an illusion. If you follow the 24-hour structure, set your phone time in 24-hour structure. Wait till 12 o'clock at dawn. The 12 at dawn I can. Wait till the dawn 24 hours. You see that the digital watch will turn 0000. It means there is a day. It means the moon has finished the spin, is going to start a new spin. The same thing applies to your soul, that an activity of that particular day is done. You are going to begin a new activity. So your soul is now moving along with the moon. So every 24 hours, that is 12 of your dawn, you see that most of the prayers are done at 12 of your dawn. When we are even making that all night at 12 of your dawn, you say that there's a new day, let's pray. At your 31st night, you see, we will just celebrate and sing and sing and sing. When it's getting to the 12 of your dawn, you see, the priest will begin to pray, and you say that pray hard. We are entering into a new year, a new year. When it is your 12, you say, hooray, a new year. But if you set your watch to the digital one, the 24 hours, you will see that 0, 0, 0, 0. In natural numbers, 0 does not exist. 0 is a symbol of infinity in numerology. When we count, we may not know where we are going to end. So we introduce 0 to represent where we can't reach. So in every 0, that is where you use to represent God. The number 0 represents God, the infinity. So anytime your clock reaches 00, it means that the divine being is going to start a new thing. We have reached the hour of God. So the analog clock is an illusion. Don't stick to that. Do not stick to that deceptive that 6 ibomiyenu deco. It is never so. Practically, before we end this message, practically, if I tell you that let's meet at 8 o'clock a.m., let's use your analog clock. Let's have a meeting at 8 o'clock a.m. and you fail to come. Can you say 8 bomb premium deco? So you couldn't meet me at 8 a.m. So you are coming at 8 p.m. because 8 is 8. When you come at that your 8 p.m., you think you will meet me? No, the meeting will be over. This is an evidence to tell you that it is once at once. It's an evidence that time baako mu. Because if they tell you unu nsia wa nopa ma ebebe anwumre, unu nsia wa pa nopa twama no nsia bi ani anwumre, the evening 6 p.m. is naturally 18 hours. So if you follow the 24 hours system, which is the digital clock, which is the 24-hour system, which is the natural number, you will know that if I tell you that let's meet at 8 hours, you will know there is only 8 hours a day. So you will do everything to meet me. So if we see that at 3 hours is a cardinal number, so pray at 3, and you miss the dawn 3, and you go to 3 p.m. to pray, it is not 3. 3 p.m. is 15 hours. 1 and 5 getting together is the 6th hour. So you see, you have missed it. So at every 24 hours, the clock turns 00. New life is beginning. Then we have reached the infinity. We are going to start with the infinity. So, getting to know this, almost every day I stay till I see the 00 before I sleep. If you can do that, it's better. If you can't do that and you sleep early, I will urge you that you can set your alarm to the 00. When it reaches the 00, wake up and affirm something to start the new day, because the infinity is waiting. There's a new spin going to happen. Speak your affirmation at the 00. That is your 12 a.m. You are going to start a new day. So control the day. Speak with the divinity that time and start the day. Let's take good care of this. Let's take this very important. There is no two times of the same time a day. The analog clock is an illusion. If you have one, I'm not saying hanging it there is evil, but if you manage your time by analog, thinking that it's 6 p.m., 6 a.m., you will deceive yourself. They are printing it here for us to forget the natural number. The natural number is 1 to 24. And at the 24 hours, the clock turns 00. That is, divinity has taken place, and we have to speak and walk with the divinity. God bless you. My name is Nana Kwesi Appiah. Call me Magister Editera. Share and like our page and subscribe to our channel on YouTube, Nana Kwesi Appiah. Thank you. Shalom. Bye bye.